2 Peter 2. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. Notice that word destruction. I'm getting ready to say it again. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of the truth shall evil be spoken of. And through covetousness they shall with feigned words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. So we have Renee Roland again, in a roundabout way, letting you know, all of you and her fans, that Priestess Renee Roland, the one that you count on to interpret the scriptures for you, her laptop is down. Again. Even though it was about this time last year, remember, she was holding up, look what I got. Look what I got in the mail. Oh, bless you. You guys are falling for it again. Oh, get your PayPal accounts ready. Write it on over there to reneeroland.com and just send her $5 or $10. Every one of you do it. She'll have a laptop. And guess what? This time next week, she'll be making a video of her and her new or used great laptop because of the generous contributions of her family and her followers. Dearly beloved ones, thank you so much for restoring my ministry. Something along those lines. And you guys will fall for it every single time, even though you've been warned, but you don't watch those warnings and you don't heed to those warnings. You've been warned dozens of times that she's a false teacher. And you guys, due to your inability to endure sound doctrine, you have heaped to yourself the queen of false teachers. I'm now calling her a priestess, because you have heaped a false teacher, a lying Jezebel spirit, and to your own destruction, you are allowing this person to perverse, twist, bend, and distort the scriptures. And Peter said this would happen. We go over to 2 Peter 3:16. I just did a sermon on this not long ago. What would happen? As this is referring to Paul here, as also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned and unstable rest. That word there, rest, is with a W, W-R-E-S-T. As they do also other scriptures, unto, here's that word again, unto their own destruction. The word rest with the W, twist, pervert, distort, take away from the original intent of the message. So you have allowed someone to bend the scriptures to your own destruction. It takes away from the original intent of the Word of God. Oh, did Paul really mean that? Is this what? Now, if we put it in context here, how many times have you heard the word context come out of the word Renee Roland's mouth? Or what did this really mean? Or now here's what it really means. She has total authority to tell you what it means. And Peter just told you that they would do it to what? Your own destruction. So what happens when you take away from the power or water down the Word of God? It loses its bite. It loses its power. Because you've heaped to this teacher telling you what you want to hear due to your itching ears. I'm telling you verses out of the Bible, okay? This is not just what I'm saying, it's what God says. 2 Timothy 4:3, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but due to their own lusts shall heap to themselves teachers having itching ears, because it's what you want to hear. You'll turn away from the truth and unto fables. And you'll do it what? To your own destruction. So what does Hebrews say about the Word of God? I know you've been told in the past, well, Hebrews, that's for the Hebrews. That's not for us. Wrong. Hebrews 4:12. This is about the Word of God, okay? For the Word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So what are you going to do with this, friend? Are you going to fall for it again? Bring it back. Bring her ministry back. Let's send her $5 or $10 each. Let's all get together. Just like when Talking Doctrine did a thing for her dentures, the little fund drive there. That was just 2 or 3 months ago. And then last year when she got her laptop, you'll see it again 7 days from now, 2 weeks from now. Oh, thank you so much, little ones, my beloved ones, my followers. You don't have to follow Jesus, but thank you for following me. Put on your grace goggles. You don't have to turn from sin. That's not a salvific issue. That's not a salvation issue, dear friend. You don't have to worry about that. That's got to do with rewards. How many times do you hear that yet you fall for it? You must be converted, dear friend. Jesus said you must be born again. And you can't be born again following a false teacher preaching lies. God will not allow it. God cannot lie. He will not allow you to be converted listening to a false teacher. It can't happen. He's not going to allow his word to convert you from a false teacher that's twisting and bending the word to what Peter says? To their own destruction. If you think anything good can come from the word destruction, damnable heresies, does any of that sound good to you like it's a salvation issue maybe? You must turn away from false teachers. You must turn to the truth. You must turn to Jesus Christ. He said, he who follows me shall not walk in darkness. What does Renee Roland say? You don't have to follow Jesus, but send me money for a laptop because my ministry getting ready to go down. And I need $5 or $10 from each one of you. Even though she's not saying it, you know that's what she means. And I guarantee you, within 2 weeks, there will be a video from her. Thank you, so and so. Thank you, such and such. Thank you, this and that. I got there was a deal. The Apple got restored, or this or that. Who knows? Next thing you know, she's got 4 laptops in the corner over there, and you guys will fall for it again until she needs to hawk another one. You guys have got to wake up and turn away from these fables. Open the Bible for yourself and stop following this false teacher. Please, I'm pleading with you. Let this be a sign. Hey, something's bad. Why does this keep happening with her? Why is there always some kind of catastrophe or crisis with her? And we're always sending money to her PayPal. It's the dentures, it's the laptop, it's family members, it's her son needing Christmas presents. Let her get a job. You guys have got to stop falling for this. Peter warned you about it. Paul warned you about it. They shall make merchandise of you. And what are you doing? You're just give a give. Let's give again. Let's do it again. Falling for it every time.